bonus points for the Wildcats. just going to do that throw again. There's the score. Oh, what a grab. So that's half time now. The score is Marvellous DC 8, Wildcats 5.
Kia ora everybody, just would like teams that have finished playing to please input your spirit scores. We don't have those all in yet, and also a few teams haven't put their scores in, so could you please get them done ASAP, otherwise we have trouble with spirit, and we'll probably want to talk ASAP please.
Yeah, that's fine.
team?
Marvelous DC is leading. The team down here on the right of
Oh,
that
okay.
you see there.
Okay. Yeah.
Against Wildcats, which are 5.
Okay. Thanks.
So both hands are up on each team, so it signals that they're ready for the ball to come down. And up the side, so they're bringing up to the front cone at the front of the end zone. Wildcats now working it back up to the other end of the field. Intercepted, and that wind is making it tricky for both teams to complete all of their passes. Big hammer over the cup, trying to get out of that front corner where all the wind is. Doesn't come off. Alright,
Rotating into this.
yeah, and from the spot.
8-5. All right, if you're just joining us, this is the mixed final at mixed national championships in New Zealand. We have Marvelous DC, which is a team of young New Zealand representatives from Wellington and Auckland, versus the Vic Wildcats, last year's champions. The score is currently 8-5. Marvelous is showing a little bit more patience with the frisbee. And now they've got the disc back one more time on this sideline. If you can't really tell, there's a really strong wind coming from that far sideline. making it very difficult to throw across the field from this sideline to the far sideline. Marvelous are doing a great job at getting it over the top of that cup, which is showing their disc skills, ability to throw under pressure. There's a foul call. Uncontested foul. So coming in with a stall count of 0. You'll notice Victoria in yellow and white are playing a zone defense, walking through it right through the middle of them. That's what they're trying to stop. A wonderful grab from Troy. Now they're on that far sideline. This is where they'll put a big trap on, making it difficult to get off. But again, the throwing skill of DC is allowing them to move that really smoothly. All right, they're working it around, looking to get off of a swing, get off that line, and make it easy to score a goal. It just gets harder and harder the closer you get to the zone. Again, over the top, a great grab from Sally. Oh, and unfortunately, missed throw. Vic now with an opportunity to get it downfield. A lot of teams have been playing today, playing for possession, just to get it out of the, yep, there it is, the huck. Oh, and a great bid. But now that forces DC to play the whole field again. Even though it's more difficult to get off of, when you're stuck on that sideline pushing you out of bounds, it's really difficult. Looks like a timeout called.
Play there, guys, it's a great opportunity to get up on the deck and buy some merchandise from Trio Ultimate. That's right, Trio Ultimate has great merchandise there.
So during this timeout, they'll have strategy. Probably just saying things like, we work it down, we've done all the hard work, we just need to take our time and keep swinging it, finding those open passes, finding the gaps in their cup, which is their zone defense. They could probably be thinking about how they can put a bit more pressure on the person with the frisbee, deciding which break side throw they're going to give and which side they're going to try and stop. At the moment, it looks like DC have pretty much everything. And then when they're getting shut down, they're able to make those passes over the top. It's been a pretty windy couple of days here in Hamilton, meaning that the frisbee has been difficult and challenging, but teams are coping well, and the skills on display here in the final are a testament to that. DC have a very similar squad to what they brought last year to Nationals, and I think they made it to the semi-finals last year, and then missed out of the final spot to Credo or Vic, not sure. They regrouped, and the year of building and training together has meant that they're now reaching that final, and they're now up in this final. Vic, even though they won last year, they've had a lot of change in their squad. Only 4 or 5 players, I think, that were in last year are in this year. But despite that, they've come together really well during this tournament. And I think they train really hard down in Wellington, and they have a bit of an advantage because they're used to playing in this strong wind. So timeout is over. After a timeout, the offensive team needs to set up first, and the defense can place where they want to place their players, and then the disc will come back in. Looks like Vic has transitioned out of their zone defense, and they're now going to play man-on-man. The disc will be coming in on stalling 5, which will put that thrower, it looks like Liam, under a bit of pressure, but he'll probably be looking to reset the frisbee pretty early on. Wind seems to be picking up even more, which is hard to believe, but it's actually happening. Disc is now in play, and Liam gets him off that line. A little bit of downfield movement from DC, and a big huck goes up, backhand around, and Mike Connolly's there for the block. Vic will now be picking it up on that corner. And DC are also running a man-on-man defense. Big centering pass out of that corner. Yeah, it looks like the DC are trying to force them to throw it to that far sideline and then trap them on there. There's some call on the play. Not sure what it is. Maybe a pick, I think. So defense is just adjusting to where they would have been had they not run into someone. Wide swing. Putting under a high pressure, high stall count. And there goes the huck, just to keep the disc alive. And well read from Liam, boxing out his player to ensure the block. Oh, an unfortunate drop from DC. That gives Vic almost a third of the field to play in. They just need to compose themselves and make sure their throws. DC are putting a lot of pressure on their handlers, meaning that those resets are difficult. As you can see how that disc flew, the wind makes it really tricky to make even a 5-10 meter pass. Going for that inside out especially, that would be a very tricky pass in this wind. The wind just wants to push it onto the ground. Despite all these turns, both teams are putting in a really good effort, displaying some really good skills. Another huck to a wide open Troy. Oh, he gets a good read on it, but just miscues on the catch a bit. Call that the clap of shame, but I won't go there. A great wide swing from Hamish. And again, hucking for position, but it's well covered by two DC defenders. I think this point is starting to drag on, and the concentration and focus of being lost. There's already been a timeout in this point, and it's showing on the field. Both teams just kind of hucking for position and hoping the other team will make a mistake. If both teams can sort of figure this out and string some passes together, maybe they'll be a bit more successful. Another huck, a great catch. I think he's just outside of the end zone. No one's putting a mark on, either figuring out if he's in or not. Some discussion, hard to tell what's going on. Looks like the call was not quite in the zone, so a meter or so out. DC just have to make the simple pass, and there it is. That puts Marvelous up 9-5. What time did this game start? 2:30. Okay. So we got about 20 minutes or so left till the time cap's going to go. As you would expect in these conditions, don't often reach 15 points, even though the games are normally to 15. We just had halftime at 8 points, at 8-5. And now Victoria are receiving the Frisbee on offense, trying to claw their way back into this game. Would expect a big pull here from Aaron Neal on DC. Using using that wind to get as many yards as possible, and then big chase from his defense. Put that pressure on as soon as possible. Try and get a turn in their own half. There it is. Miraculously getting it to sit up and stay in bounds. Vic finding some movement that they were lacking in that last point. There's a good call. I think that throw might go back. I think he just cut a bit too close to that other dump player. But this goes back. And Marvelous have come down on a man-on-man defense. Oh, another drop. DC picking up, playing quickly. Neal brothers looking for each other. Ryan Sheridan keeps that disc moving. Jess Move receives it just at about the brick mark. There's Andy Neal. Lots of nice fakes. Great movement from DC, keeping that disc alive. Not letting it get static and letting Vic catch up on defense. Break side throw. Took a bit of traffic. Well covered from the two Vic defenders. Vic now have to get it out of this pressure area. Wouldn't be surprised if they're going to huck for position from here. Lovely pass around. Oh, unlucky, coaches the wind. Another turnover. DC now have the frisbee. Beautiful leading pass. There's a huck. Oh. Difficult two-handed drop. It's coming in pretty quick. Losing altitude, gaining speed. That was a really hard to judge and catch. Vic are being put under a lot of pressure here in their own end zone. There's a foul call on the mark. On that pivot, he just caught his hand. Stepped on a foot or something. Injury sub off. Replace that player, and if a member of Marvel's team wants to take a sub, they can do that as well. So it's really the advantage of putting on fresh legs. It doesn't look like Marvel's electing to do that. Just coming in 2 meters in front of their own end zone line. Being put under a lot of pressure, and that wind has really come up now. Coming from the far end of the field as you're watching towards us here at the camera and commentators in the area. Again, you can see the effect of the wind on that frisbee, just turning right over, blading into the wind. Marvelous in a really good position now. Good pressure from Vic. They're looking to maybe give them that free swing to the sideline. Marvelous do a good job of not buying into that. They're keeping it on that far side where it's much more difficult to get to. There, Neal with the frisbee. Really running the show behind there. And then just a miscue. Easy turn for Vic. See if they can convert this. Huck goes up to Matt Dole. Can he get a read on it? And Vic score. That takes us to 9-6. Alright, we've just been given a microphone, so now the people on the internet and in real life can hear what I have to say. This is ideal. So we've got 9-6 to Marvelous here at New Zealand Mixed Ultimate Championships. First time this tournament has been held at Hamilton. They've done a wonderful job making sure everything's set up, and we've got some great fields here for us today. Just the weather, if they could have sorted that out, that would have been perfect. So crowd, now that you can hear me, are there any Vic supporters out there? Yeah, about 4. Good job. Are there any Marvelous supporters out there? All right, there's more of you. Or at least you're louder, just like Marvelous are, I guess. So we've got this strong breeze coming across from the far sideline towards us here at the commentary booth. There goes up a big hop. Well read. Just outside the zone, 1 meter to go. Easy pass and a great score. Marvelous up, 10-6. As far as points go, that was a pretty quick one. Managing to deal with that tough wind. Playing down that far sideline is preferred by both teams just because it's so difficult to get off this close sideline. We've got about 12 minutes till our cap. Vic looking to make a run or comeback now. They're running out of time. Do we think they can do it, folks? I'm not convinced, but they might be able to. Let's see if they can pull it out. DC looking to pull into this breeze. Well filled by Bogus, centering pass. They're getting that disc moving quickly. Oh, and well read, but to no avail. Oh. Some interesting play, but great defense from Marvelous DC. Giving themselves about 15 meters to go to score this goal. Setting up in a vertical stack with 2 hammers. Again, DC very reluctant to swing to this near sideline. They don't want to get caught in that breeze. A big inside break. 2 meters to go. Vic putting on some pressure. Big around break side pass. I think that might be a pick call. No, retracted. That's a goal. Marvelous DC up, 11-6. Good opportunity now to say a big thank you to Hammertron Ultimate for organizing this tournament. If you want to help support that, make your way to the merch tent, which is over somewhere by the clubhouse. And you can buy some of the sweet volunteer jerseys, probably some discs, and give back to the community that set up such an awesome tournament for us. Great pulling from both teams. Another one there from Marvelous. A big hop going up. Just a wonderful catch from Lee, but I think he might have just been out the back. They're just going to have a discussion. You're out the back, bro. No, it wasn't, bro. I was out the back. No way, you were out the back. I think I caught it and I was in. I think you caught it. You were out. Told me to send it back. Retract. Some good spirit there, good conversation. Just ignoring my trolling. Good spirit there from Vic. Neil bringing the disc up to his own end zone line. Vic in a zone defense, trying to get them onto this side of the field. Marvelous doing a great job of not getting stuck on this line. Scooter. Again, that wind having a massive impact on how the frisbee flies. Those throws that people would normally find routine are now difficult. These are some of the best throwers in the country here as well. And there's a big block, point block. Marvelous have the disc in the middle of the field. Again, they look straight to that far side. They don't even look to this side of the field. They don't want to get stuck on this line. A great bid there in the middle, just enough to get off that. Marvelous doing on some man defense. Huck goes up. Well read. Big bid from Coach over the top. And there's a goal. Marvelous DC lead this game 11-7. With 5 minutes left to go to cap. So where are those Vic supporters again? Your team needs you. You probably need to make a bit more noise than that. Are there any Vic supporters here? Do we want to see a comeback? Alright, well you better do it now, Vic, because you're running out of time. You'll have to excuse my running commentary because we're also streaming live to the interwebs, so they kind of want to know what's going on. It's hard to see from just a single camera angle, so there's the reason why I'm not shutting up. At least that's what I'm telling myself. DC picking up the ball on this near sideline. A hammer across field. Well picked up from Troy. DC getting off this line at all costs. Again, zone defense putting on pressure in that middle of the field. They're happy to give those dump passes away. There's a foul call on the throw. You initiated contact. No, you initiated contact. No. Uncontested foul. Thanks for the hand gestures, Lockie. It helps. Big wall in front of that disc. Encouraging DC to get on this sideline, but they just won't do it. Over the top, we've seen that a lot from Marvelous. Just playing a bit too quick there. Pick now with another opportunity. A lot of pressure on those resets, making it difficult. Oh, again, that wind, just picking up the frisbee. If you get that edge a little bit wrong, you pay. the football. Vic giving themselves a really good opportunity from their break mark now. Getting that break around. Playing on the break side. There's still a couple yards out. Back across the stack. And he's got a great layout catch. Vic score again on a bit of a run. 11-8. Vic supporters, I think you helped. We've got 4 minutes left till cap. Vic now with a chance to put that defense on. They have been coming down with a zone. Trying to encourage DC to come to this close sideline, but they just won't do it. They need a big pull and chase here to put that pressure on. There it is. Great pull. It's going to be coming in on that front left cone. Again, coming down with a zone defense. They've got them on the line that they want them to get to. They're going to do really hard work to try to keep them here. Get the D. There's a call on the field. He's coming in. Vic's break mark. Working it on the break side. And there it is. They're on the roll. That's 3 in a row. 11-9. And I've just been told that time cap has gone. Time cap has gone. So after this point, we will add 1 to the top score, and that will be the new end score. So either game to 12 or 13. If you want, go. Yeah, I just said that. So soft cap has gone, just to confirm. If I can get a thumbs up from both teams. Yep, thank you. Good. We don't want another mixtape finale situation on our hands. Too soon? And here goes Vic. Going to put their defense on, see if they can get 4 in a row. They've got themselves in a bit of a hole. Oh, yeah. NTA is back, giving DC a short field, but the crucial thing is they've got them on the sideline. They've had a lot of success, the big defense has, when they get DC on this sideline. They're putting a lot of players around the field. And gets a massive swing around, getting them out of that jam. Not a lot of movement from either team at the moment. Happy to just sit in a good position and wait for an opportunity to show itself. And there it is, 2 meters out of their end zone. Again, on that sideline they don't want to be on. Confidently swinging it across. Oh, and finding EJ in the middle for a score. 12-9. I can confirm this is game to 13. Wildcat supporters, your team needs you now more than ever. If Dan Laughlin is still here, can you please report to the clubhouse? Dan Laughlin, if you're still here, can you report to the clubhouse? Thank you. Marvelous setting to pull, looking to finish this game on defense. Vic playing for the tournament here. Keep their tournament alive. What do we think, crowd? Can Vic do it? Marvelous come down, man-on-man defense again. Puck goes up. Oh. Good read, but an unfortunate drop. And another hug. Again, that wind just getting the better of those two long throws. Vic now playing from their own end zone line. Oh, great bit down the sideline. Just too low. DC now with this in hand to end this game in the tournament and take the title. Vic's still transitioning to that zone off the turn. Big gap though in the wall. Way to find the line from Yale. He's got to play a patient offense here. That zone is flexed off a little bit. There's a bit more space for the handlers to keep it moving. Over the top. Oh, and well read. The yoke. Another great toe to the line from Neto. Puts up the hop. Back. Intercepted and hand up. DC getting straight onto that far sideline. That's where they want to play from. Probably a foul call there. Uncontested strike is coming against here. Ireland's forehand, finding a lot of space in the middle of the field. Vic ball has slacked off a lot. There's a lot of space in there for the handlers to move in. Over the top. They're 2 meters out of their own end zone. Or DC, sorry. That cup coming together a little bit closer. Big loopy swing. And there it is. Marvelous DC, your new mixed ultimate championship winners. All right, let's hear it for both teams. Vic Wildcats and Marvelous DC. A great show of skill in really trying conditions. If you can make sure you clean up your areas, don't leave any rubbish on this beautiful field, and make your way towards the clubhouse for prize giving, probably starting in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you very much.